88-75 Chicago.
I like this by Miami. They're picking up all over the court. They're trying to trap this team and create some steals. Right there, they created a turnover. So this will be good for them when they go home. This is a good confidence builder for them. They can do they can work on a lot of things in this quarter.
I think you're right. When they return home for Game 3, that Miami crowd is really going to give them a salute. Tell them that what they accomplished this year, moving up 14 games over last season, making the playoffs, has not gone unnoticed.
That's right. I know that's going to be a hot ticket. Probably the hottest ticket since the Hurricanes won the football title.
Cycli down court. Another good spin move, but unsuccessful. Armstrong.
Oh, yeah. You have to love it. The big man behind the back. Oh, okay.
Keith Askins, who did not start as a senior at Alabama, a free agent selection by Miami, 6'8", has 5 points.
Showed some leaping ability on that play. Followed it up with an offensive rebound, a missed shot, and dunked it in.
Reserves getting their chance. Cycli clears for Miami. Rice. Jimbo Coles with a putback. And a foul. See that inside work by the reserves for Chicago.
BJ comes down, he hits Craig Hodges, he goes up, hits Will Perdue behind the back to Cliff Livingston, and the monster done.
Play Magic. World champions brazing here in Game 2. Grant Long for Miami with 10 points. Long, another of the many admirers of Magic Johnson.
He was a guy that you opened my locker in high school and junior high, and there were his pictures all the time. And my teammates started calling me Magic. And I didn't want to be called Magic because I just always felt that there was only one. I even grew this goatee here to try and emulate him. And it took me, I've been growing this since the 7th grade, and I've never, ever cut it.
You know, as he went on with a tribute to you, I thought he was going to start crying. And I looked over at you, and you were getting a little emotional, too.
Yeah, you know, when guys that you know, especially I know Grant, and when somebody can say that about you, it just touches your heart. And I was sitting there, and first of all, I didn't know that he admired me because he had never said that to me. And it was special. It's special because you know somebody and you feel close to them, and now I even feel closer to him. So I just, like to thank him for that.
Said, I'm not shaving off the goatee, even though Magic did. It took me too long to grow it.
Yeah. I might have to grow it back now.
I don't think, man, he's as sensitive as you are, Magic Johnson. I don't think that you have a full grasp of the power you have and how many people you have impacted and admire you in such a way that they'd be motivated by whatever you want them to do. And I hope in your new campaign that you use that in full force.
Well, I'm going to definitely go out and try to use that. We'll try to educate people about HIV and AIDS and about education as well, especially for young people.
Alec Kessler into the game, draws the foul. Joel Meyer has a report.
Dick, I just talked to the trainer of the Chicago Bulls, and B.J. Armstrong headed to the locker room for precautionary measures. He did get cut just above the left eyebrow. It may require 3 to 4 stitches, but he assured me it is nothing serious for B.J. Dick?
All right, Joel. Phil Jackson looks like he's about to swallow the canary there. He just he still wants his team to play hard, but he knows how good they are. You know, the press and fans start talking about 15-0. Is this team that good?
Well, that's unfair because that's not going to happen. And they shouldn't expect them to go 15-0 because, believe me, somebody's going to beat them on the way. But
Scottie Pippen back in there, hits the turnaround. 29 for Pippen, the 1-2 punch of the Bulls. Jordan and Pippen. 33 for Michael.
well, here's King. He looks inside to Pippen. He goes right up with the one arm, like the jump hook one arm shot, and got it to go. He got pushed on the way up too.
Is it me, or is he getting better and better? Pippen, he still seems to have room to improve on his greatness.
He's getting better and better, and he's really going to be an outstanding player, especially when we go to the Olympics to play in those games.
Only 26 years old, Pippen. Bimbo Cole, speaking of the Olympics, an 88 Olympian, throws up a brick.
Now they're running Scottie at the point because not by position, Craig Hodges is really not a point guard. He's really an off guard, a shooting guard.
Here's Stacey King against Ali Kessler, and King, who hasn't played much of late from Oklahoma, has his first points. Showed up late at the game Friday night and didn't play at all.
During the playoff, coaches want guys to really get to the gym early. They don't want you to be late. They don't want any problems about anything in terms of tardiness, lateness, whatever.
Livingston takes it away from the shorter Edwards, and he is fouled.
Then that offsets the team harmony, and you can only create that if everybody's on time.
Scottie Pippen goes out to a big hand. 30 points in the game.
You know, with BJ being hurt, Coach Jackson didn't really know what to do, who to put back in. And he was forced to put Scottie Pippen back in for that short period of time.
Here comes Alan Ogg, the 7'2" second-year man from Alabama, Birmingham. The Ogg man in.
The Ogg man in, huh?
Better than being the Ogg man out.
That's right. You got that right.
108-82. Never a game. Ogg blocked by Stacey King, and the Sky King, as he was called at Oklahoma, gets the foul.
Stacey King, his first penalty.
Well, from 0-2 to win a best-of-5 series, you got to go back to the Fort Wayne Zollner Pistons against the St. Louis Hawks. Golden State did it in '87, and the Knicks 2 years ago from 0-2 down to beat Boston only 3 times.
Well, Dick, I got a question for you. I'm sure the Chicago fans want to know, who did the Bears select?
You know what? I happen to know that in today's football draft, they took Alonzo Spellman, the defensive end from Ohio State, Kevin Edwards. And Miami's 2 picks today. The 7th pick, Troy Vincent of Wisconsin, another Big Tenner, and took Marco Coleman, the linebacker of Georgia Tech, in the first round.
See, we care about you fans. We were up on who got drafted there.
Kessler with a rebound. I didn't realize you were such a big NFL fan. You know your stuff.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm a big Raider fan, and I'm out there every Sunday.
Kessler inside, rebound Williams. .331 to go. Foul.
This is a great time. You know, this is the reason why players work hard in practice, because you never know if you're going to get in the game. And right now, the reserves have been in for about 9 minutes, and the play really hasn't been bad. It hasn't been sloppy. So at least the coaches can feel good about that, because they worry about if the play gets sloppy. They always want the reserves to come in and play hard.
King gets 1 out of 2. It's 109-85. The last time it was close was at 8-all in the opening minutes.